So Taylor shared some interesting news with me this morning. Yeah.
Oh, we are.
It always scares you when I say things like that. She like looks at me like, what the fuck is he about to say?
Are you really on?
Well,
he never lets me know. He just starts talking.
Your mom listened to one of our podcasts.
Yeah.
And,
she did.
And she knows that your boyfriend's fingers were in your asshole on your first date to Elmer's.
Guess so.
Guys, today we have a really great episode for you. We're just kind of sitting down on the couch, catching up, and talking about where this podcast is going to go. We're going to talk about relationships a little bit because we have some advice for some people. And we are going to talk about everything in between and an interesting sex thing that happened to Taylor last night. I really am excited to dive into it.
Okay.
My Heim for this weekend is hit the music. Lovers by day, lovers by night. Taylor's camel toe might bite. And that's it. Let's get into it. Everything on the table. This is Girl on the Gay. Let's get weird. Okay, Taylor, so let's just jump right into the time you had sex with your dog last night.
Our dog is very needy. So if you put him on the floor, he barks. If you put him in the other room, he barks. So we have him in the bed all the time.
Yeah.
He just sleeps with us in the middle. But last night we were...
Does he like cuddle?
He does. He starts by our feet at night, and then by the morning he's in between both of our heads.
Do you ever like hug him, like spoon him?
Yeah, but then he starts biting me.
Oh, that's hot.
So we were having sex last night, and Josh is like very like, well, I don't want to do it in front of him. He gets like really freaked out.
It's like your guys' child.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, it's a dog, whatever. So he's on the bed, he was sleeping. So we start doing it, and I'm on top. So my asshole's just aired out. And
Jesus Christ.
And the dog comes behind me, and his wet nose was in my asshole.
Oh,
and Josh like, just keep going. I'm like, no,
there's
dude,
a dog snout in my hole.
asshole. I'm like, and I don't like that.
Our son is involved in our sex life.
I'm like, okay, I gotta go. So we put him in the other room, and he's barking at us, staring at us. So
the worst, honestly, is like when like I used to have random hookups here, and like Norma would just like sit in the corner and like look
watch
at me
you
with like
and
a
judge
glare
you.
And just be like, you fucking whore.
I know. I wonder
but
what
Cash
they
probably
go.
Was like, lick, lick. Mom, your asshole tastes good.
He likes that shit. Like if my underwear, like if my closet's open, like or a laundry basket, he'll grab them and run with them. He likes that stuff.
Dogs love dirty things.
Yeah, they do. But
cats are very clean though. Cats don't do that shit.
Oh, if a cat's tongue.
You have your asshole exfoliated.
Yeah, seriously. But I'm like, okay, never again.
Or were you still really horny?
No, I was just like, no, I'm not doing this.
So where did he go?
We put him in the kitchen with the baby gate up.
Did he bark?
And he was just staring at us through, because we don't have a bedroom door yet because we haven't painted it. So he's just staring at us.
Barking?
Yep.
He was howling.
And Josh was like, oh, this is good.
Oh, like pissed off? Or like
he was tuning the dog barking out.
Wow, Josh. Good for you.
So.
What a horny little hornet he is.
Yeah.
Was his dick nice?
It was.
I feel like it's tradition for these podcasts to always bring up his dick, but we have to clean up our act because next week we actually have a legit person on.
A legit person.
Like a legit, so we have 3 people we want to interview. Mm-hmm. One is this really sweet girl, Alex, who wants to talk about some wild sex encounters she's had. The other girl is someone from OnlyFans, which I've talked about on our Instagram, so we're just trying to track her down. Mm-hmm. It's hard with getting 3 people in the same room. It's hard enough getting me and you in the same room.
Yeah.
Not at work.
Yeah.
So to get a third person, but this person, we are dropping our bags for her because she is so cool. And I was like, obviously, we'll have you on the podcast, and then maybe you could just do a post for us or whatever. She goes, do you mind if I just do it on TikTok, because she's professional?
Oh yeah.
And maybe a gay
awkward.
and straight sex show is not probably what I want to advertise on my thing, because she's a legit news anchor.
Yeah, that's controversial.
I think in Wisconsin. I can't say it.
Wisconsin.
Yep. I'm
saying Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. That's how they say it.
I want to move. So
I feel
we
that
might have to
sometimes.
do this long distance. No, I used
You're
to
not
want
quitting.
to move to
You're in a contract for 10 years.
to Florida, but like Arizona seems so nice to me.
Do you know how hot it gets?
I know.
My aunt's sister lives there, and she's miserable.
I don't know. There's something
She's
about
miserable.
I would move to Arizona. I don't think I could do California.
I
Could
want
you?
California so badly.
It's too.
Like, if this ever picks up,
It's too,
sorry, MJS, I'm out.
Right? Not liberal. What's the word? Too like.
No, you got to go to the right areas.
I don't know. It's weird over. People are weird over there.
Yeah, but I would like love to be like. I don't want to go to the touristy shit. I want to go to like the pretty stuff.
Like
you know?
Malibu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just drive. Like imagine.
I don't think I could live there, but I would like to go there. But I would
should
move
take a
to
trip
Texas.
there and do like a podcast live from California.
Walking down the streets.
What
Oh,
if literally we
God.
took a month off and we just did a road trip? Me and you, like the simple life, and we just drive
No,
across
actually,
country.
so I keep seeing these RVs everywhere I go, and it's Cruise America, and it's like
Let's do it. You, me, Josh, and Dakota, and
I think
cash
we'll
money.
be single by the end of it.
We probably will. First, Dakota will get off the bus and tell us to go fuck ourselves, and then Josh will literally want to just like shoot himself and be like, "Bye," and then it'll just be me, you, cash,
He'll
and
end up
Norman.
in Vegas and just gamble away
Yeah.
all of his money.
Oh, he's just gonna wait till Vegas,
Yeah.
and then he's out.
Yep. No, but I keep seeing I'm like, it's a sign. Because, like, we can't do trips, like, in our car. Like,
No.
we went to go pick up the dog, and it was in a random part of Pennsylvania. 10 hours in the car. And we had literally a 30-minute break, not even, to pick him up. So we were just back and forth, and it was just miserable. And it's not, like, a
I
comfy
would never
car.
do that.
So if we're going to do, like, I want to see things.
I really want to go on a big road trip too, and like,
Like, if Josh could pick, he would just go to Miami every time we go on a vacation.
what's up with that?
He likes it. He likes it there.
Miami's cool, but like it's kind of overrated when you get down there. You like,
Yeah, it's
expect
pretty.
This, like, big thing, and then it's like not.
No, I do like it, but I want to see, like, cool things.
I would love to see like the middle of America.
See, like, the Midwest kind of freaks me out.
Oh, it's totally freaky, but like to drive in a desert.
Yeah, like Arizona,
that's
like
cool.
I said, Nevada, like, those places are cool. Like, we were going to do Vegas, but if we did, like, I want to rent a car and go see, like, all, like, the mountains
the
and rocks
desert.
and shit.
I would love to go on a road trip. I think that would be so much fun. Like to like drive and then just like fly back.
Utah's supposed to be, like, really pretty.
Yeah. Like there's so much
many
to see
things
in
that
America
I
that like
know.
you don't like normally see.
Like, we need to do these things before we have kids, because then you're never going to
I
do it.
genuinely think that you should come around to the idea to take 2 weeks off and rent an RV and let's just like drive somewhere cool.
We should get our separate RVs.
No, we
and
should just
follow
get
each
one
other.
big one.
Nope.
Why?
With all of our pets.
We're not bringing the pets with us.
That's the whole point. Is so the dog could be in the RV with me.
Well, I guess Norman could come because he doesn't really do much.
I think we should just get 2 and then follow each other.
That's retarded.
No, that's fun, because then are we going to have sex on the bunk beds next to each other?
Yeah, we'll hold hands, Taylor.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
We'll swap. You and Dakota, me and John.
He loves saying it. No, I really do want to. There's so much to say
Yeah.
in this world.
But we didn't finish talking about who was coming on next week
Oh, yeah.
because it's really
We
cool.
talked about Wisconsin. That's how it started.
Yeah. She literally like has so many. She worked as an entertainment reporter for 13 years.
Yep.
So she like literally would get the calls and like go and like interview the people. She knows a bunch of shit about the Kardashians. Like she's like the real deal, and she blew up on TikTok. And I'm such an annoying person, but like I was like, I need her on the podcast.
He's at 1 a.m. messaging
Literally.
people.
Well, I'm watching her live on TikTok because she has like 20,000 followers. When she hit 10, you can go live or something like that. And like her videos go viral, like 300,000 views, like all this
What
shit.
does she talk about?
All celebrity stuff. Because she loves talking about celebrities. She thinks it's so interesting, and I do too.
Yep.
And she lived in New York City, which I think is kind of cool. And she would go to like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a plastic. Hey! Oh. I'm sorry,
We
my
got your
cat was just
attention
playing something.
now.
People
If
in
you
the
were
car-
falling asleep.
People in the car
ran
were
off
like,
the
what? Sorry, guys. This is the luxury of doing a
podcast with your cats are eating things on the floor.
Yeah, and no one can get them under control. But so basically she's going to come on. We're going to talk about celebrity shit. She knows, like, she said on one of her TikToks, she was like, we knew about Caitlyn Jenner months before it came out. So when the fact that the Kardashians, especially Kris Jenner, was so shocked that about all this stuff, she's like, I don't believe it.
They have to put on a show.
I know.
They get paid.
Larsa Pimpin.
She is not an attractive woman to me.
No, they all unfollowed her.
I know, but like, I don't know if that's being mean. I don't want to be judgy, but like, her leg to butt ratio makes no sense
at all.
Like, skinny, tiny little legs, and then it's just gross. That look is just so like overdone.
I agree with that 100%.
But what was I gonna say?
It's just gonna be a fun episode.
Oh, can you do your Bruce Jenner?
Come on, baby, let's do it. Let's put it together. I love helicopters, baby. I don't know. I saw him say, like, there was one episode where he kept saying baby, and like I was like, and he goes, and you're just like, whoa. But she literally was like, Kim Kardashian, all your best friends literally like call in and tell shit about you, so let me know if you want to know. And then she just posted one and she was like, so a celebrity I just talked about's team like reached out to me and they love what I'm doing, exposing the toxic side of the tabloids and like all this stuff. And she said there was a thing called a sweep, I think she called it. So this is how she met Jennifer Aniston. Well, not met her, but saw her. Like, they would get like a thing like, oh, Jennifer Aniston went to this restaurant, so go to this restaurant, go interview everyone that met her and see what she was drinking, what she was eating, who she was with. And she showed up and Jennifer Aniston was still there.
Oh wow.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
You know what I mean? Like, she got to go to all these parties, spends thousands of dollars, and then the company would pay it off. Like, she was saying her credit's so good because of that. Like, I don't know, just like lives life. And she lost 100 pounds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we're gonna talk about celebrities, we're gonna talk about weight loss, we're gonna talk about self-love with her. Like, it's gonna be a good episode.
I know. I was stalking her on Instagram, and like, she did a post because she's a news reporter, correct?
Yes.
And people were writing in. This is before she lost the weight she did, and
I saw that.
Did you see it? And people really just like, what gives you the right to comment about it? I think messaged her, the station's Facebook page, like the public one, not her personally. It was like, how can you have an overweight woman talk about weight loss and diets, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what?
How can you have an obese person talk about things like nutrition and diets? That's disgusting.
I just would never, ever comment on
something. That's mean. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's just
horrible. It sounded like I just said that, but I was repeating the comment.
Oh, yeah. No, that's horrible.
So she's a cool chick.
Yeah.
She's a really cool chick, and I'm very excited. And she's going to post this on her TikTok. We need to make a Girl on the Gay TikTok, and we need to start doing dances.
Miles and I need to lose like 200 pounds total.
Fuck you. I only need to lose 100.
Because if we like blew up, do you know how much I better start my Prozac now.
People would start sending me bras in the mail.
Like, that's like what you get if you want to be famous.
Well,
people
I don't
are
think we want to be famous. I think we just want to have a nice platform where we can.
Yeah, but what comes with that is
like, my ideal thing would be have like live shows and like go and travel the country and like do like live sit down like podcasts. Do you ever see them do that?
I'm just saying, if we have more than 5,000 people, say whatever the fuck they want to say, and I don't think I have the mental.
Well, if we get to the point where it's like that, I'm literally gonna make Jared cipher through all the comments and literally find the ones that are the meanest. So we're gonna read them every time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jared's gonna get a pretty penny, but we have to get pretty penny first because I've spent so much fucking money on equipment and editing. It's not cheap, people. This hobby is not.
But
free.
he likes this.
I love it. It's like,
it's worth it.
People spend money on like fixing up their cars, shopping, all that kind of stuff, and I still spend money on cars and shopping. But I also spend money on my podcast.
He just spends money
because I want it to look good.
No, I know.
Like, I want it to like be legit. So like when people like this girl like see it and like hear it, they're like, oh, okay, it's like legit a thing.
I just don't want people to think we're like call her daddy, because I don't think we are. Yeah.
People said they like us better than call her daddy. I've got that comment twice now because it's like she like really is like very amplified and very like whatever. Like, I love her. Like, I love listening to her podcast. I think her vlogs are hilarious. Mm-hmm. But she's like very like, back at it again. Suck the fucking cock and slap it down.
Sound like her.
Well,
you do good impressions.
Thank you. But she just like is like very amplified, and she's a very like college girl, red collar, whatever you call the like Trump people.
A Republican?
Yeah, but like red.
I don't know.
Rednecks. No, she's not rednecks, but like college girls that are like at like University of Alabama, like love her. You know what I mean? And I feel like we're more for the people like our like teasers and stuff. We're in sweatshirts. Like we're just chill, and we have funny stories. And bad shit has happened to us. Not like horrible, but like just like funny shit.
Yeah. And
we just like sit down and like we're in my living room and my cat's eating food in front of us, and we're just like normal.
Yeah.
And fat. No, Taylor looks so good. Let's talk about the keto diet.
Okay.
Taylor literally started the movement because Taylor, you've literally...
Well, Miles, you've done this before.
Yes, this is the only diet that I've actually done for like a month. Mm-hmm. And that's a lot. And it's actually a week today that I started.
Yeah.
No cheats, no nothing. Like legit did it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool to say because like sometimes you cheat.
Yeah.
And you feel like a piece of shit.
Weekends are hard.
How much have you lost?
Probably like 15 pounds. I haven't stepped on the scale in like 3 days.
No, yeah, you look like good. Like I was saying, like your face and your neck look skinny, and so does your stomach.
Thanks.
So,
but keto, it's hard. But
it's hard because when you change your mindset with food, and you're like, okay, I'm eating so that I'm not hungry. Like when you think that way,
I haven't gotten to the point. Like I think my thing with food is I can always be hungry.
Oh, me too.
Like that's
do you know how badly I want a fucking cheeseburger with bread?
My thing right now, like I would want like hot Cheetos or something. Like those are my weaknesses.
If I could have one thing right now, it'd be McDonald's.
Really?
I want French fries. Oh my god.
Yeah, pasta. Like those. It's hard to cut out things like that. But I want to get to a point where I feel comfortable and like then learn how to maintain it because I can. Yeah. Like some people do this lifestyle forever, and like I couldn't. Like I couldn't make my own Thanksgiving meal and bring it to Thanksgiving.
No.
Like those kids growing up in your classroom that would have to always bring their own cupcakes and shit. You never had any of that? Like with
maybe
like allergies and stuff?
I come from South Windsor. We're all pretty like hood.
But like I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to go to a carnival even though they're all canceled this year and get like a candy apple. So I need to lose.
They're canceled.
I know.
Because if the Biggie was open, I'd be like, fuck that. I'm getting a corn dog. I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak.
I didn't go to the Biggie last year, so I'm pissed that it's canceled this year.
Really?
Mm-mm. Because Josh is very like... He gets too hot. So, like, in early September, it's still fucking hot.
Yeah, you gotta go at night.
Like, I don't know why they don't move it back. But, yeah, that's what I said. He still doesn't believe me.
No, you go at night.
I know.
The sun's not out.
Yeah.
The freaks are out at night at the Biggie because everyone's wasted. I'd love to go to the Biggie and actually get drunk.
He doesn't like that stuff.
But then again, like I have to make a couple trips. Like one trip is gonna be just for food, one trip is for like the rides, and then one trip is for like getting drunk.
Yeah.
And like doing weird things.
Yeah.
But the keto diet's really easy. Basically what it is, it's
I don't think it's easy.
I think it's easy. Because there's so many variations. Like if you
it's expensive.
It's expensive, but it's easy if you like to cook. I love to cook. Mm-hmm. Like, do you love to cook?
No, I don't love it.
I love it. It's so much fun for me to create things. So like if you like to do that, it's like really easy diet and you just have to have the time to do it.
But I love like, Pinterest, so I just look and pin a bunch of different recipes.
Do you ever make them?
Yeah.
Good. I have a really good recipe for mashed cauliflower, and I made salmon cakes. Holy fucking shit.
I get those from Aldi. See, like, that's my thing. Like, if I can get something that's already pre-made, like, I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I got zucchini pancakes the other day because I wanted something crispy to throw in my air fryer.
Trader Joe's?
No.
Oh.
Stop my job. But the air fryer, if you guys don't have one, get one. I throw wings in there. I throw, like today, I have chicken cutlets. Mm-hmm. Not breaded, obviously. And I'm going to pound them out. And then I'm going to put mozzarella cheese and some spinach. Roll them up, toothpick it, throw it in the air fryer. Throw it in the microwave for 50 minutes. No, throw it in the air fryer. It's going to be so good. Mm. But I don't know how much I lost. I almost don't want to weigh. I know the weight that I've been stuck at.
You're supposed to weigh yourself once a week. And in the beginning, Josh and I would literally weigh ourselves every single morning.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do that. I just want to like...
But the beginning is when you lose the most weight. Yeah. Because it's all the water weight and all that stuff. Right. But you should really weigh yourself to see if it's like moved a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to because I just like feel like I get obsessive over things.
Yeah, that's how it was.
And then I get discouraged and then I stop. So like right now I'm literally just trying to eat myself skinny.
Yeah.
And just like really focus on it. Like I'm very determined. I try to eat between like 12 and 8 too, which is really big.
Yep.
I did that for a while, but it didn't really do much. It's usually
that was hard for me to. I couldn't do it.
Once you get that though, like not eating past 8 is really good for you.
No, I know.
And I will say now that I've been on a diet, I've been smoking more cigarettes. So it's really bad.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, I did go to the dentist, and I want to talk about it again.
He's fucking obsessed.
You guys, I should be a spokesperson for the dentist because
Seriously.
I didn't go for legit 10 years. Like, that sounds dramatic, but really, I have not been since I was a kid. Like, to the point where I didn't have a license the last time I went there. So I had to have been 14 or 15, and I'm 24. I literally, like, had so much, I'm just gonna say it, plaque in my teeth.
He keeps calling it plaque psoriasis, which is so fucking rude.
Like, I brush my teeth, but 10 years, things are gonna build up. The amount of space I have in my mouth is disgusting now.
He literally, when he couldn't stop talking about it.
Because it's so amazing. It changed my life.
I know. I said to Josh yesterday, I'm like, if I make dentist appointments, will you go? Because we both haven't been.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, I probably should since I had like a broken jaw last year.
Yeah.
So
they tell you everything. My dentist literally looked in my throat. She looked in my mouth for any cancer stuff. She looked obviously for cavities. I only had one. Well, I had one and then 3 that like she said potentially could, so we want to treat them right away.
I definitely have them. I can't eat on one side of my fucking mouth.
You know that it's decay.
Yeah, tooth is decay.
So
yeah, it's from like when we weren't doing keto and we would eat Sour Patch Kids at fucking 9 o'clock at night, and they just sit in your fucking mouth all night. So bad.
You didn't drink water or anything?
I know you always say I do drink water, but still.
No, every time I have a soda, I always have water. I drink water a lot. Like water, like Dakota, he could literally like.
Go without
I heard
water.
him crack open a beer one time at 3 a.m. because it was the only thing in our fucking room.
Yeah, no.
You can't do that.
No, when I started the keto, there's this girl, I got her book on Amazon, really good. Like, she gave her whole story, like, why she started. I think she was, like, almost 400 pounds, whatever. And she said she could go a month without drinking any water, and she would just have soda.
That's disgusting. I would be so thirsty. Well, she knows it's
No, but some people, like, that quenches their thirst.
No, I need ice water, regular water. I don't really even like lemon water that much.
Oh, I love lemon water. Like, it needs to be
a splash of it, and I need to, like, crave something. But I love water. I drink it all day long. I probably don't drink enough
I'm a water snob. Every time I ask Josh to get me a water, like, what kinds? He got me a Dasani one time. I'm like, so I'm drinking worms, basically.
No, what you're doing is you're drinking chemicals.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Thick.
No, but I haven't done that. I used to like Dasani water.
No.
I used to before all it came out. But right now, but he got me a Fiji water the other day,
like Fiji.
And it tasted like pool water.
It's Essentia for me.
That one's okay. I like Poland Spring. Actually, that's one of my favorites. But core water with the big blue cap.
I don't really like that.
Oh, I like that kind.
My favorite is Essentia.
Yeah, I know. You always have them.
I love it.
I like ones that you can just squeeze and suck without having to take the cap off.
So, a girl on TikTok, now my cats are fighting, so that's fun. I'm so distracted. What was I going to say? Oh, a girl on TikTok said, if you put a straw in your water, you are more likely to finish your drink.
Oh, yeah.
I love straws.
But I have to say, Starbucks has done like the strawless cups, and I've actually I like them more.
The strawless cups? Why didn't you get it today?
They didn't give it to me today for some reason.
Yeah, I never have gotten it, but I've seen people get it. Like,
I've gotten
do they pick and choose, or?
The one in Middletown 2 times so far, but the one over here, I always got it.
I've never gotten it at one Starbucks.
I like them. But again, when I drink like that, it hurts my teeth, so I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Because I like the dentist.
Just get it drilled. I'm scared. I'm not thinking about it.
Well, no, last time I went, I probably could be a millionaire right now when they start drilling into my tooth and I could feel it.
It hurts so bad.
I'm like, I can feel that. Oh, okay. Then they really numb me up. And now when I beauty blend my face, I can feel the Novocaine in there.
What do you mean
numb.
Feel it?
Like, it's numb. I don't know how to explain it. It's like right next to my
It's just numb.
Yeah. Not my whole face, just spots. Or like I had an outstanding bill. And I'm like, I'm not paying you.
You should tell them that.
I did. I think it's all done.
Disputed. They gave up. I love when companies give up. I actually had a couch that literally, and not that we didn't pay on it. Well, we didn't pay on it. We had 12 months to make a payment.
Yep.
And we just didn't, like a fucking asshole. And it went off.
The one up there?
Yeah, it went off the credit bill. We never got one bill in the mail, and they've never called us.
I hate credit.
And we looked into it, and it said payments complete. We're like, someone fucking paid for our couch because it wasn't us. I swear to God.
That's
like,
funny.
what? And I'm like, Dakota, it doesn't just, like, go off your credit score. Like, it has to have something. Look into it. And he literally looked into it, and, like, nothing.
Huh. Lucky you.
Like, Bob's Discount Furniture, if you're listening.
You messed up.
You messed up big
don't
time,
listen,
baby. But
because-
guess what? It's too late. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to get into is a little segment called #Haunted Hump Day, because our episodes are on Wednesdays now.
Yep.
It's Hump Day, and I love haunted things, and October's coming up, so I want to like talk about some haunted stuff. So Taylor, I want to invite you to tell me, do you have any?
He tries to say, I really don't have scary stories.
What the fuck? Nothing haunted?
Nothing. Like there's no ghost stuff that's happened to me.
I just think you're blind to it all. Like you're not someone who can sense it.
I just don't think anything's happened to me. That's been really scary.
So many wires over here, and they keep pulling my fucking hair. But nothing ever. Like really dig deep into your spank bank of haunted stories.
No.
Nothing. There probably something flew by your head. You're probably like, oh, what?
No, I really don't.
Was that a bug? You need to open up your chakra, because I have many stories, and this is going to get boring for the listeners if they just hear me blabbing.
Well, sorry.
Well, okay, I'll tell you when, I guess. So, basically, I have so many haunted stories. Like, I almost ask for it. Mm-hmm. But, I'll tell this one. It's just a little one. So, I lived in Fonsine Lane, and I used to do Ouija boards there a lot, and I would hang out with my friend Morgan, and we would do them all the time. Mm-hmm. Just like assholes, and it would always give me a twitch in my eye. I wouldn't sleep. Like, you get bad vibes from that. You just do. You know?
I did, in 2012, sorry, my senior year in high school, in Portland, we live, like our distant backyard is a graveyard. And my friend from up the street, it was like a power outage. It was like the snowstorm,
the ice storm in October?
Yeah. And we did a Ouija board in the graveyard. Nothing happened.
Did you feel scared?
It was probably a little scary.
Was it a girl?
No, my guy friend.
Did you guys fuck?
No.
Ever?
No. We only made out.
I knew you'd do something.
I was
There's
like,
not one guy Taylor's met that she's not fucked, licked,
that
or
is
sucked.
not true.
That is not
I'm prude.
Let's not be too kind to yourself here.
No, but all he did was make
know.
out. He wouldn't do anything else.
Because you were like, let me see your cock.
No.
Pull it out, baby.
But
he's like, we're 12.
No, but nothing even happened to me. But my stepdad would not let us do it in the house.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Did that freak
He doesn't
you out
like
at
that.
all?
No.
Okay, well, I used to play with them a lot.
Yep.
My mom used to get them for me.
She likes that stuff.
She loves it. That's how I get it from that.
Yeah.
So, I lived in this apartment, and there was just something about it. And like I said, I've had a lot of ghost experiences, and like I've had weird things happen to me. Like if you listen to our last episode, like me calling Victoria Justice, like literally, and then she pulls up. Like what?
Yeah.
Like actually, I don't understand it. And like in high school, I had this dream one time about a helicopter crash, and it was, you know, those dreams you feel it. Like, I felt the heat. I felt everything. Oh. And we always had third period prayer, and the next day, there was literally a prayer for people in Connecticut. They were Army guys that died in a helicopter crash. Bible, swear to God.
That's weird.
So just, like, I've had weird things. And I think that when you open yourself up to it and, like, actually, like, let it happen, like, you can, like, really start to feel
I would go
shit.
to a psychic with you.
I would so do that. That would be so much fun.
We should do it. Book some
On
appointments.
the podcast.
What do you mean on a podcast?
Like, do it on the podcast. Like, have her come on and talk to us.
No, I actually want to get readings.
Yeah, and have readings on the podcast.
Yeah. But I want to go to someone legit.
The Wood Fairies.
Like,
the one
my stepsister's mom passed away when she was little, and she went to someone, I think she's in Berlin, and, like, she said something about a necklace, and she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, there's a necklace that's in, like, a box, blah, blah, blah. So she went through all the old stuff. She's never seen it before. It's in, like, this old jewelry box. It was in the basement or something like that. I don't know. But, and there was a heart necklace, and
That's
she had
wild.
no clue.
See, like, I believe in that stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
And the Wood Fairies, like, literally, like, told Lana her whole life, and, like, literally a week later, things that she said started happening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Down to the guys, down to the
I don't
want to
know, like, bad things.
They don't tell bad things.
Yeah, I don't like
they
that.
don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, hey, you know, this is going to be a hard month for you, and I think that if you just stay focused, you'll be okay. You know what I mean? They'll do like shit like that. But anyways, back to the hashtag haunted hump day.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just this apartment, like, I just feel bad vibes in there. Like, I would look upstairs.
Burning apartment?
No, it was in South Windsor. I was younger. I was like 14. Mm-hmm. And so I lived there with my mom, and I would just, like, we'd get dropped off, and my mom would work 2 jobs, so she wouldn't be home till like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I just remember the day, like, the afternoon would kind of turn to the evening, and, like, you just didn't want to look up the stairs. Like, it was just creepy.
Ew.
And you can ask Mimi, like, it was just bad vibes. Like, you don't want to be in the basement. You don't want to be upstairs. It was just dark.
Yeah.
So, anyways, one time, I don't know where my brother was, but also, any stories that I have when I was a kid, like, when these things would happen to me, my mom would fucking tell me, or, like, it would happen to me personally with my grandmother or myself. It was always, don't tell Aiden. Don't tell Aiden. Oh, we're not going to tell Aiden about this.
He gets scared.
He freaked out.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, I was in the apartment. It was in my room, and my mom's room was right across the way. And I was just watching TV or whatever, and all of a sudden, my mom runs into my room. And is like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, leave me alone. I'm playing with my mannequin head. Literally. And she was like, you didn't just call my name. I was like, nope. Like a little sassy teenager, like, get the fuck out, mom. And she was like, okay. And, like, was so weird. I'm like, why? And, like, she wouldn't tell me. And I finally got out of her. She was like, Miles, I was laying in bed, and I literally heard someone go, mom, like, urgent. And it was just me and my mom in the house.
That's creepy.
And things, like, I get goosebumps. Things followed us from that apartment, I'm telling you right now, to the next apartment we lived in, which was across the street in a different condo complex. Great move. But actually, it was a lot bigger, which was nice, and we had our own, like, rooms and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But bad things happened there.
Really?
Oh, and I used to have to sleep there by myself a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and every other Saturday and Sunday, because I lived with my mom when I got out of high school.
Uh-huh.
And, like, cabinets that were magnetic would open in front of me slowly, and, like, me and my grandmother just, like, shut it and, like, forgot about it. Weird noises in the basement. Listen to this. This is weird.
Uh-huh.
And we actually knew that people died in that apartment because our neighbors told us. It was his wife or whatever. And, the neighbors, like, saw her, like, get taken out. Like, it was weird.
Okay.
And I don't know what room they had. They probably had the suite with my mom room, but... So we had a broom, and you know those brooms that are, like, long and, like, they're industrial kind of, and you kind of can screw the stick into the base of the broom?
The wide ones?
Yes.
Yeah. You had one of those?
We had one of those in the basement, and nothing else was really in the basement. We didn't have much storage or anything like that. It was just a random basement, clean, fine, whatever.
Uh-huh.
The stick went missing for, I'm not kidding you, 2 weeks, Taylor. 2 weeks it went missing. And my brother told me he didn't take it. I didn't take it. And my mom was, like, literally kept blaming us. We're like, we didn't fucking take it. And I was like, Aiden, if you have it, just fucking put it back. Like, it's not a big deal. Mind you, wouldn't we see him playing with a huge stick?
I'm like, why?
And me and Aiden used to hang out all the time. So, like, I would know.
And this was when you were older.
Yeah.
So, like,
we're not, like 8 years old.
Playing
like, I'm,
it.
like, 18 and he's, like, fucking 16. Like, we're not playing with, like, fucking broomsticks.
Yeah.
And it was just the weirdest thing. And then another thing went missing in that basement.
But then it came back?
Yeah. And then there was, like, a wood piece that would keep the door in the basement shut, even though it was a really nice neighborhood in South Windsor. And that went missing, too. Either someone was in our basement or something was going in between dimensions.
That's creepy.
And, like...
Basements scare me.
Basins do scare me too. Oh, I have so many fucking stories, you guys. We'll do like every week. We'll do a little story, and then
I really like.
Well,
I want tune things out.
I want you to research haunted things in Connecticut and like tell us like ghost stories.
Okay.
So as we get closer to Halloween, we'll elaborate more on these hashtags.
I probably don't even because Josh will not watch anything scary.
Why? I would not.
He goes like this, and it's the only one that he's watched.
Ew.
And Halloween.
I love Halloween. The new one?
Yeah.
Oh, I
we
can't
just
wait.
watched. I want to watch The Strangers. Nope. Probably because those things can actually happen. So like,
no, The Strangers is wild. Really, you wouldn't want to watch it.
I do. I've watched it before. It's one of my favorite ones, but he will not watch it.
I didn't know that you like scary movies.
And Miles keeps calling my dog Sinister.
Oh, don't say that. It scares me. Please don't give me the hiccups.
Because my dog has blue eyes and they're like stare at you.
No,
but he does not look like Sinister. I looked him up.
You just said it and I just saw it.
I know. I looked him up the other day because I've never seen that movie.
Isn't it creepy?
It is really creepy looking. No, what actually freaks me out? What were the Conjuring?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Those things.
I'm getting legit scared.
He's looking out the window when it's bright daylight out.
I don't. I feel like something's gonna pop out.
Those things on the wall in the Conjuring. And the pictures or that thing in the background with the black face.
No, stop. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I have to look it up, but I'm going to show you.
That
wasn't movie. Did that movie freak you out? When it came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Like in the movie theaters, everyone was so scared. It was
actually one of our first dates, like The Conjuring or The Last Key or some shit like that. Me and Dakota's like third date.
To go back to those.
No, I don't want to see it. Don't show me.
I'm showing you.
I'm not looking.
I'm showing you.
Taylor.
Just look.
Yep, I saw it. Yep.
Yeah, that's freaky. That freaks me out.
Is that the nun?
And it's literally in the background.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no. Ew. Now I'm looking up scary things and it's actually freaking me the fuck out.
There's so many haunted stuff in
I'm just saying, like, imagine this.
Stop, Taylor. Oh my god.
He likes scary shit. Yeah,
I know,
he can't look
but
at
I'm
the fucking
scared.
Google images of it.
Can we segue into something that's very personal and I need to just talk about and I'm done talking about it ever again? Probably not because I talk
Jared?
Shit. No.
Oh, well, you bring him up every episode.
Well, let's bring him up now. He looks sexy. He doesn't listen this far into the episodes, I don't think. Actually, he might. I don't know. He because he listens to him and then writes the descriptions for us.
He's like, these fucking people, whatever, they pay me.
Yeah. Bitch better have my money.
So,
no, me and Jared get along very well.
Moving on from Jared.
Sorry. Well, you brought him up this time, so I'm sorry. No, but what the fuck's going on with Monet? Taylor's face just looked. She was like, oh, you want to get into it. I want to get into it. I'm
understand, the side hustle. Like, my mom has done Beachbody before, but she has her personal trainer. Like that makes sense to me. It's nutrition. It's losing weight. Like, that's a big industry. But the hair industry should be left to
hairstylists,
people that went to school for
owners, people that know the chemicals.
Because I really I see stay-at-home mom. That's cool and everything, but I'd pick something that I actually like Beauty Counter. Like I was saying, it's a natural skincare line and all that stuff. Like, that makes sense to me. The hair shit does not.
Can I tell you something, Taylor? To let you in on a little secret, everything that's on your head right now, like your hair length, is dead hair. There is nothing that's gonna plump it up. There's nothing that's going to make it grow faster. You can repair hair for sure. Totally. There's chemicals out there. We do Brazilian blowouts at the salon. You can repair hair for sure. But plumping things, you had the class with me from WOW. It just coats it. Over time, it's going to weigh it down. You can't make hair grow faster from fucking shampooing your hair, people. No. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Go to your local vitamin shop and get some biotin.
You have anything to grow hair, you need to either get a fucking surgery or you need to ingest something. It needs to happen from the inside out because your hair's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's dead.
It doesn't grow from the bottom.
It doesn't. And maybe there is shampoos out there that, energize the scalp and get some scalp growth, but it's not going to be like what they're fucking talking about. And even that was a stretch.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. And I'm not going to fucking stand for these motherfuckers to come into my territory. And it's happened before.
Yeah.
And I don't really care what I say because I'm done being filtered. I have people in my close circle who sell this stuff and I don't care. I think it's ridiculous in my opinion. And there's the thing that triggers me the most I think, is when they say they're starting their own business.
Yeah. No, the person that started Monet, that's the business.
You didn't start a business, babe.
Yeah. No, I know. You're making extra money. Yeah.
You're making extra money, which I just don't know if these girls know this or not, but make sure you're putting away 30% of your paychecks, because guess what? Taxes will bite you in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying there's so many side things that you can choose from.
You can, and you know, some people, you can get a job. It's okay.
Maybe they should get their hair colored and cut by
someone from
the
Monet.
Makers of Monet. See how that
get a
turns
job.
out.
And then, you know, talk to me, because you didn't own a business. You have no blood, sweat, or tears into it. You sell shampoo and conditioner through social media and marketing, networking, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm sick of it. And I'm even pushed to the edge more, and I probably am so fired up.
Everyone, because what's that other one? Ronan and Fields, like that. I understand that. Like, there's no dermatologists don't make makeup. Like a fucking Kylie Jenner can make makeup. She doesn't know what the fuck she's like. Those are legit. Like, they're actually like skincare people. But like, are the owners of Monet in the hair industry? Like, did they go to school? They're just but they went to probably business school. Yeah, or they just made this shit in a lab.
I just have to say something. You don't own a business. I don't know if I already said that. Like, I'm sorry, you have no blood, sweat, or tears into it. Don't discredit what I'm doing, which is owning a business, by saying you're owning a business on. I'm sorry. I literally have very close people in my life who do it, and I've always had to be censored about it. And I'm on here. I'm fully not censored, and I don't give a fuck. And it's the most aggravating motherfucking thing to witness on social media. I don't care. If you were in my shoes, they'd understand, but they're not. And if anyone asks me to fucking sell this shit, the next person that does, because I get it all the time, I'm gonna freak out. Yeah. I'm not selling your shampoo and conditioner on my fucking social media. It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
Listen closely. A little ASMR. Fuck off. Anyways, we can move on, because now I'm just angry.
Okay.
And horny. But what's new? It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's hump day.
It's Monday.
Right. So yeah, guys. So we have some interesting things. Let's just wrap up here super quick and just kind of chit chat about where we see our podcast going. Like, why are you in the podcast industry with me?
Because Miles made me.
Oh, fuck you. You wanted to.
No, I did want to do it. It's fun talking.
It's like our little talk show.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be so cool, Taylor, like if we did get one day to do live shows.
Ugh.
You wouldn't do them? You'd have to do them.
What?
Live shows.
On our couch?
No.
Oh, like one day.
Yeah, one day, like literally like selling out an auditorium.
Once we lose our weight, sure.
But like, that'd be so cool. And like have like a cute little couch set up. And like our microphones, and like just like talking with the audience, taking questions, like making people laugh. Like, I would love to do that shit.
Yeah. What's your favorite podcast?
My Favorite Murder.
Really?
I love them. They're so funny.
Crime Junkie's my favorite. Have you listened to them?
And I love Brandy Glanville. And I like Call Her Daddy. Mm-hmm. I listen to a bunch of podcasts. I only listen
to ours and Crime Junkie, and sometimes, I mean, I'm so fucking annoying. Did you ever watch The Bachelor?
No, I hate that show.
Okay, well, one of the Nick V, him and his ex got engaged from it, whatever. They broke up, and they just did an episode together for the first time in 3 years, like back to, like explaining their breakup and all that, because they never really talked about it. And I literally paid $7 to listen to it.
They charge.
It wasn't on his regular podcast. It was like a Patreon.
They
website.
Literally like fucking went there.
And she has like a organization for special needs kids or something. And he's like, for every 100 people that listen to it, I'll donate like $1,000. So she just probably got so much money because I contributed to that. Oh, but it was like an hour long, and they just, because I'm nosy about shit like that, especially when I like it.
Was it good? Did they like? It was
good.
Did they fight?
Huh?
Did they fight?
No.
Were they laughing and like understanding of each other?
Yeah. And now she's engaged to another guy. But yeah, it was a good time. But I like him because I think he's hot. But Crime Junkie. Hi, Crime Junkies. It's just like the same thing. I just look forward to it every time.
I just masturbated with the microphone I'm using. Guess who died next?
She's good.
Okay.
She kind of sounds like Call Her Daddy.
Oh,
so if
you wonder what would be fun?
What?
if we did like a haunted movie review. Like we like rated our like favorite like Halloween movies. I just love Halloween. We're gonna do so many Halloween.
But he won't let me.
Oh, and I'm not canceling my Halloween party this year. We're doing it outside. I'm getting a pop-up pub. It's like a pop-up tent, and it has like little windows. And like I'm just gonna make it really cool inside. Fog, strobe lights. Like we'll have a little bar set up.
Yeah, this time I won't be hungover.
No. Look me in the eye. You're getting drunk with me like we got drunk at Lana's birthday party.
Josh's best friend had a Halloween party last year. It was on a Friday.
Yep, and I literally told her about my Halloween party. I talk about it. It happens every year, the same time, same fucking place. So, you knew about it, bitch. You knew about it.
Josh's friends was on a Friday. Yours was on a Saturday. And for the Friday night one, we went as... He was obsessed with Motley Crue. So we went as Pam costume. And Tommy Lee.
You guys fuck that night in the costumes?
I almost called you Josh. I was blackout. Like, I was drinking Jack Daniels because, like, that's... I don't know. In the movie The Dirt, he always had Jack Daniels. So I'm like, I'm gonna... yeah, so that's why I was drinking that. Dude, I was so... That was just a weird night. One of Haley's exes was there. Like, we just saw... We were in Josh's friend's room. Yeah, and I looked down the hall, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I thought it was hallucinating.
That's so random.
And, you know, like, when Haley's drunk, like, all hell... Like,
oh, my God.
I'm locking myself in the... And then she got, like, all pissed, and then the next day, sorry, like, I shouldn't have acted like that because she was mean. And Jameson literally said to him, you need to leave. The poor kid, he's probably like, what the fuck? He probably didn't even know Haley was there. He's dating someone, I guess, that went to Rocky Hill. And, like, that's why he was there and was, like, friends with a mutual friend or whatever. And I'm like, sorry, she's just really drunk. It was just, like, awkward. But I got so drunk
she
that
didn't
next
like
day.
him.
Who?
Haley didn't like him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he was... I think she was helping him come out of the closet.
No, he's... Don't say that.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can't talk about people's sexualities. He's
I don't think.
What were you saying? You were very drunk.
I was just like really drunk.
You fucked someone else that night, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You're sweating.
Probably fucked my boyfriend. I can't remember
costume?
who I did.
You fucked yourself in the bathroom.
No, we went home and like the next day, like we were so hungover, and I didn't start getting ready for yours until like 6 o'clock. Like I was in bed all day.
So this year,
but I did a good outfit. That we were a dead groom and bride, and I did my makeup really cool.
This year, we're doing it good.
Well, sometimes like some of the people at yours.
What do you mean?
Sorry, hopefully they're none of your listeners. I don't know. There was something weird. I don't know.
It's literally my family and friends that you literally have all hung out with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Last year was actually really awesome, except I was fucking sick.
You were?
Yeah. So I barely drank anything. This year, it's going outside and getting fucked up. Yeah, because
there was too much fog. So just letting you know, this time, you could not see.
That was the best.
Like, you couldn't see anyone.
That's the best.
I don't know. All I know is we ended up getting McDonald's or Burger King on our way home and watched Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson's sex tape in the car before he went upstairs.
Did you suck his dick while you were doing that?
He has the biggest fucking thing.
You guys just watched porn and like didn't do anything in the car?
It wasn't porn. It was them on a boat, and I didn't know they fucked, and I thought she was just sucking his dick, but they do. And you see her.
Were you guys turned on from that?
I don't know. We were stuffing our faces with McDonald's, so probably not.
What would I do for a McChicken right now?
I know. Fries. With sweet and sour.
Ranch.
But we're gonna go satisfy our cravings by shopping for pumpkins.
Yeah, I want to go spend some money, so I'm gonna go spend money. This was fun. We actually sat down and talked for a while, and I felt therapeutic.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for what's to come with this podcast. We have some cool YouTube videos coming out, so make sure you look us up on YouTube. Girl and a Gay podcast. On Instagram, we're at Girl and a Gay podcast, and you can listen to us anywhere you listen to a podcast. You're probably already listening on a platform, so never mind.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening every week. We see you guys. Our numbers are skyrocketing, and we're just so happy. We made 62 cents from our ads.
Wow.
So thank you guys. I'm Miles.
I'm Taylor.
And that was another episode of Girl and a Gay.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this week's episode. If you like what you heard, tell a friend. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. See you next week, bitches.